times. This guy is mad. He's not human.
What's up, I Like Scary? We are back. I hope you all having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you all today, I want to talk about possibly the next move, in Scream 7 and what can happen and everything. But before we get started, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps. So you all know, unfortunately, we got this bad news, for the past few days. We lost Melissa Barrera. Sadly, I'm still stuck on that, man. And then to follow up with that, we ended up losing Jenna Ortega. So no more of the Carpenter sisters, and I'm pretty sure, that little storyline is over with the core four. It doesn't make sense for it to continue, But I'm just saying maybe things can work out with the twins, But it's still sad, Melissa Barrera got that snatched away from her. I love Sam. Once again, she's by far my favorite character in the last few Screams we got, 5 and 6. And Jenna Ortega, I love Jenna Ortega as an actress overall, and even Tara. So, to get into this, it's sad that we lost them, and we're not gonna have this storyline with the Carpenters. I've heard many things out here with people saying possibly we can get Christina Carpenter and everything, and we can still go with that storyline. I don't think that's smart. It's kind of robbing the Carpenter sister storyline. I've heard so many speculated rumors out here with Scream 7. It's just crazy. We also, heard some of the plot details and everything out there from the old script. We also found out that it's going to be having to start from square one. We're having to get a new story and a new script made and everything, and get that in the works for Scream 7. We're hearing about a potential release in 2025 for Scream 7, so things are starting to roll slowly. I know a lot of people are like, against Spyglass and everything, and it's sad, man, they pulled that on Melissa Barrera. But I'm just talking about some of the positives, like what can happen with Scream 7 next. I know a lot of people are still looking forward to that film, and I think, with Variety having that article out we just covered a few days ago with Patrick Dempsey and Nev, how they're on the wish list and they're looking for them and stuff like that to come to Scream 7. Yeah, it sounds kind of, crazy and grimy, because soon as Jenna Ortega gets cut out, and she left, she quit, and Melissa Barrera, gets cut out and everything, I feel that they're trying to fish for bigger celebrities, of course. And we all thought that Sydney was already on board, but we found out there was no negotiations with these celebs yet to come to this film, so nothing's confirmed yet. And this, what I'm about to talk to you guys about, is not confirmed. This is strictly speculation. Guys. I think it would be crazy if we get in Scream 7, this what I think would be crazy if we got Sidney Prescott next to Gale Weathers, next to Mark Kincaid, and next to Kirby. Yes, Kirby Reed. And I'm gonna tell you guys why I think this could be a potential thing that could be in the air to happen. Sidney Prescott, we find out, she's married to Mark Kincaid. We got kids and everything, and then Gale Weathers is recovering from the events in Scream 6 where she gets, hurt. And then Kirby's recovering from where she gets, hurt in Scream 6. And they're going to obviously have to talk eventually, Kirby and Gale at least. And Sydney's going to get pulled in and stuff like that. And if she's married to Mark Kincaid, of course he's going to get pulled in. And, he was a detective and stuff like that. And now Kirby, she's dealing with the FBI, and, she's an FBI agent and stuff like that. And she has interest in Ghostface cases, we learned in Scream 6. So what if, Kirby actually comes to Sydney through Mark Kincaid? Maybe they cross paths some way through the force. Who knows? I just think that this can possibly be, it sounds crazy, like a easier way to make it sound natural, but still include that timeline from 6 without robbing the Carpenters, I mean, either way is bad with the Carpenters. Me personally, I'd rather had the Carpenters line. I was too invested in it already. You guys might kill me in the comments. When I say I really enjoyed Melissa Barrera's performance as Sam, I mean that. Like, I really enjoyed Sam. Like, that final girl slash villain thing was just crazy. It was something new, it was something different. It brought excitement to Scream, you know. Sometimes you'll see her go to that dark side and stab up Richie, and sometimes you'll see her go back to that final girl Nev energy. Then she'll go back and stab Demont. It was just good, man. And then eventually it's like it kind of bled into Tara's blood when she stabs Ethan. It's like it was just so good, the duos, man, the sisters. And you know, I like the core four too, you know, Mindy and Chad. But to get into that, I feel like you gotta follow me, guys. Kirby exists in that timeline with the Carpenters. Gail exists in that timeline with the Carpenters. Shit, if you want to be technical, Sydney did. She just didn't come to the area. She rather stayed out the way. So maybe they can pick up like, yeah, you know, whatever happened with that situation, you know, and they can go with bringing up the Carpenters. I don't know how that will go with, you know, just all the stuff going on with Melissa Barrera, but and just kind of have it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Mark Kincaid can get involved. Maybe he's a sketchy guy. Maybe he's been planning this since Jump. Who knows? At this point, anybody's Ghostface. And Kirby has a lot of interest in Ghostface, so she can go picking out and helping Mark Kincaid. And one thing that would be crazy, I know this is just, you know, a Scream fan dreaming right now. What if the man himself comes back to just bring it all full circle? You guys know who I'm talking about. Somehow, some way, guys, Stu Macher gets involved. Oh my, look, I'm just saying, this is me just dreaming. What if that happened? What if somehow, some way they got Kirby Reed, you know, Mark Kincaid, Sidney Prescott, Gail Weathers, and, listen to me, and Stu Macher. Bro, that would be so crazy. And I'm not saying that Mark Kincaid will replace, you know, Dewey or nothing like that, but that male energy, that male hero energy, you know, with Patrick Dempsey can definitely step in par with Sydney and Gail. I'm just saying, no one will replace David Arquette, but I'm just saying. I was just thinking, like, bro, when it comes to like the next thing they do for Scream 7, where people are now screaming, go back OG, just to be safe. I mean, Kirby's OG, Sydney's OG, Gail's OG, Mark Kincaid, Scream 3. Like, I think stuff like that will just be, it will make sense. Because a lot of people right now I see on social media, you know, are confused right now what's going to happen. People think they're going to start all the way over and just make this like a side story with the Carpenters. I've heard people say things with the twins being involved still. You know, Mason Good and Jasmine Savoy Brown. I mean, they have their own little story. I'm going to be honest. In my opinion, I don't think they're that interesting by themselves. I think as a core four, they're perfect. But, you know, Chad and Mindy, their characters by themselves, bouncing off energy, maybe here and there, and yeah, they're connected to Randy and everything, but I still don't know if they can carry a Scream film off just their story. That's just me, though. But I think that these people I'm talking about could, these OG cast members, you know, Kirby, Mark Kincaid, and Gail and Sydney, that would be wild, to be honest. I was just thinking, like, man, this just Kirby Reed and Mark Kincaid going back and forth would be crazy, you know, and then maybe Sydney dips in there too, you know. And I think Kirby, she has another reason to come back after what happened in Scream 6. She's now back into that Ghostface, you know, murder world and stuff like that. Now Sydney's back frontline, and maybe it's like, yeah, we're dealing with this shit now. Like, we're really dealing with it again, and it's all back full circle. And for the extra to really bring that shit full circle, Stu Macher. Now, I know it's going to cost a lot of pennies to get him back, but I mean, I'm just saying, this is just me speculating at this point. Would you guys, I want to know this seriously in the chat. Me personally, I'm going to say this would work. I think this would be crazy. This would be for the OG fans. This would be back, you know, at that Scream pace. But I feel so bad for Melissa Barrera, man, seriously. And, you know, I wish we could have had the Carpenter sisters still, because I would like to see at least their story be complete next to Christina Carpenter, you know, Tara Carpenter, Jenna Ortega. And just the core four, I just was like, I mean, someone stated something earlier that was very interesting. You know, at the end of Scream 6, they kind of did leave off, you know, on a perfect ending. You know, it wasn't a cliffhanger. You know, the mask was dropped. Now, it would have been different if she would have kept the mask in her hand. But Sam dropped the mask in the street. They walked away together. You know, Jenna Ortega and Melissa walked away together, and, you know, into the sunset. So I feel like that can definitely be like the end of their story if you wanted it to be. But it was still, things that was untouched, like the mom and stuff like that. But I definitely want to know, like, am I alone on this? Like, could this be something that could possibly work with Scream 7, when it comes to the OG storyline or whatever? Or you guys think like, nah, maybe it should start from square one and get new characters? I personally think having Mark Kincaid and Kirby bounce off each other with energy, and having Sydney involved and Gale, just them. And then if they wanted to do Stu Macher and be cool to us, give us some Matthew Lillard, bro, that'd be fucking crazy, bro. I'm gonna be honest, like, it'll really feel like an authentic, like, OG Scream movie, you know what I'm saying? So comment down below what you all think, man. I know it's crazy losing Melissa, and Jenna, just had to walk out, but it's crazy. It's still unbelievable I'm making this video talking about what's next for Scream 7 because the Carpenters are done. It's crazy, actually. But seriously, comment down below, guys. I want to know. I want to get into the comments and see what you guys think about this idea. Let me know in the comments. Unfortunately, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to hit me up on my social medias at ILIKESCARY on Instagram, ILIKESCARY_ on TikTok, Brandon Allen on Facebook, ILIKESCARY on Twitter. And yeah, you guys, right there where it says subscribe, definitely next to it, click join to become a member of the channel. And yeah, you guys, I want you to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace. Until next time, guys.